In the research that I've been conducting on the setting of assembly places over the past 4 years, I've picked up a pattern of association between assembly places and hunting grounds in boundary areas of Gaelic territories. I'm sort of minded of Edell's citation of Geraldus Cambrensis' description of this wilderness that MacMurrough is hacking through. It's very interesting. But in any case, what I want to show you here is a similar pattern in your place, in the north of Wexford on the boundary with Wicklow. So this association of assembly places and hunting grounds fits well with the proposed role of the Pallis as well in these boundary areas. I'm making an argument that the Pallis is not a permanent residence, but probably a hunting lodge or a place where a lord goes to feast in a boundary area, which is also given to hunting and inauguration. So we're trying to compose elite landscapes here. I've argued that the word formaoil, meaning a very bare hill, and it's generally anglicised as formaoil, is indicative of a medieval hunting ground. This is a typical formaoil here in County Sligo, overlooking Loggan. Formaoil, na fian, the very bare hill of the fian, is used of the places where Finnies fian or wild band go to hunt in the Finn cycle of tales. An examination of places in the Irish landscape that bear the name formaoil or its anglicised form formaoil suggests that they were real wilderness places given to hunting. This is another example from Coleraine, and it's interesting that the lord of Keenox, the O'Kane, is referred to poetically as real formaoil, the king of the very bare place, perhaps expressing his prowess in hunting. So what about our landscape? Here we are, here's Loggan and the inauguration site. Here's our service family focused on the old Pallis. And down here we have the place name formaoil. And so I was delighted to be able to find this. The place name formaoil is now obsolete, by the way. It's actually called Coolintaggart or Coolintaggart Hill at this time. But how did I actually get to find it? In the 12th century Book of Leinster, a hunting ground called Formaoil na Fian in Chinnselaigh is given by the King of Leinster to Dúhi Macu Lugr. Edmund Hogan, in his Onomasticon, identified Formaoil na Fian in Chinnselaigh as the townland of Formaoil and Coolintaggart, which once formed a single townland of 310 acres on the manor of Esmond in the parish of Kilkeven in north of Gorey. And this is actually your little formaoil or formaoil, and you can see the geology very close to the surface. It's one of these very bare, very bald places. The landscape has been reclaimed and improved around it, so that much of its former wilderness elements have been replaced by pasture. But we can pick up, there's a standing stone, there's always prehistory associated with these formaoil places. Here we have a standing stone, and of course full of